Hello everyone, in this video we will learn about the empty threaded binary tree. In the previous videos I have already explained about the threaded binary tree. Here I am going to simply explain what exactly the empty threaded binary tree. So in empty threaded binary tree there will be only one node. And that is called header node. It is called header node. Header node, similar to the other threaded binary tree, it also holds 5 fields. So here I am taking 5 fields over there. That is like in this way. It is header node. It has 5 fields. In the similar way as other threaded binary tree has. So here 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So this part is called left thread. This part is called left child. This part is called data. This part is called right child. And this part is called right thread. So what exactly the structure of then empty threaded binary tree? In case of empty threaded binary tree, left child will not hold any address or any address like a of any tree or subtree. So in that case, that is the empty threaded binary tree, because as we know in the right side, it is always like a right child has itself as a child, and it is right child. So that's why right thread is 1. So that is there. Data, that is empty. In the left child part, because it will not hold any data. So in that case, what exactly the things will be there? We cannot put it null because it is the pointer, and we cannot put null because threaded binary tree we have created simply to remove null. So what exactly it will go to point? It will go to point this node itself, as here it is pointing itself. In a similar way it will point, but not as a child, as a thread. It will point as a thread. So that's why as a thread it is pointing itself. So the left thread section will have the value 0. So this is overall structure of a empty threaded binary tree. So in case of empty threaded binary tree, if you want to create, so in that case you have to create a header node of the 5 fields in which the data field will be empty. A left child will have the address of the same node as a thread, not as a child, as a thread. So that's why, and that will be point and if you have to indicate exactly it is as a thread, so that's why left thread value will be 0. In the right child, similar to the any other threaded binary tree, it will hold the address of itself as a right child. So it is there. Here in the solid line I have used simply to point out that it is a right child, and here as a dotted line simply to point out as a thread. And whenever it is thread, so that's why the corresponding section left child, so the left thread will be here as a thread, so 0 as a child, so 1. In the similar manner, here as a child, so right thread will be 1, and if it has a thread, so this value will be 0. For each threaded binary tree, this structure will always be same. Only the difference, only in case of empty and in the non-empty threaded binary tree, we have to create here left child will hold the address of itself as a thread, and the value will be 0. So once again, if your threaded binary tree is empty, it is not going to have anywhere as a null pointer. That is the thing. So that's why it is the structure of empty threaded binary tree. So if you want to create empty threaded binary tree, always there is a single header node with the structure of like this. That's all for this video. Thank you for watching it. Kindly subscribe and like the channel to get latest videos and updates. Few more channels are also there in the last to get latest updates in new dimensions and domains. Kindly subscribe and like them as well.